Hey y'all, I hope y'all are doing well today. So I feel good today. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm having a better morning and day than I had yesterday. It was rough. So I hope everyone is doing well. I want to just get straight into the messages. I feel like there is a message that needs to get out, and I'm ready to just get into it. So let's see what we got going on for the collective today. What messages are going to come through? Remember, this is a collective. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Don't force what don't fit, please. All right, so let's get into it. Let's see what we got going on. I see the Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck and the Six of Cups. So, oh boy, let's just see. Let's just see. Got the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Cups as I shuffle. Let's see what's happening. Let's see what's happening. All right. What's the message of the day? So I'm going to get all of the cards first, and then I'll go through each of them. Ooh, okay. We're starting off with the High Priestess. Okay. But I'm going to get all the cards. I'm going to get all of them first. Okay. How are people seeing this right now? Okay. And how should we respond? Okay. What's coming to us? All right. Yep. I see. I see what's going on. Okay. 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 What's hidden at this time? What's our current energy? What's the action we need to take? One more. What's the overall advice? Wow. Okay. Like, wow. All right. Okay. So we got some transitional energy here. So the first card that's coming out for like the message, the overall message of the day is kind of like the High Priestess. So coming out with the High Priestess, this is about your intuition. This is about being spiritually guided. Maybe you are connecting more to your spirituality or to your calling, or it's like just really being attuned. And maybe you're not telling people what you're doing. Like, you could be undergoing like a spiritual awakening even and not telling people. And a spiritual awakening is not like this. I mean, it could be like this, you know, but they're usually gradual or sparked by like a sudden thing. So your spiritual awakening could be mild in that it just may be you feel called to do something different, or it could be that you feel called to be maybe a little bit more sporadic in your energy or spontaneous, or it could just be you have a pulling to do something that you've never done before, or it could just be something that is just, it might just feel different. You could have dreams that maybe you didn't usually dream and now you're dreaming. Like, it could be a lot of different things. It could show up in a lot of different ways, but you are strengthening your spiritual connection and you're getting insights and clarity on a spiritual realm that maybe you're not speaking about. You also could be talking or doing things like under the radar that is not readily available for people to know right now. But then you also have how people are seeing you. You're being seen as the Six of Cups. So this could be that maybe people are seeing you and seeing what you're doing, and they're like, remember that time. You know, there's this nostalgia of memories of going down memory lane, or and you could even be thinking about somebody in your dream space. Like you could be dreaming of your past or remnants of your past, right? That may be resurfacing. And it could be resurfacing because you're in this awakening period where you're like moving into a different direction, or it could just be that they just see you shining and they're like, dang, remember that time? This could also prompt someone from your past to come to you, like you haven't talked to them. It could be, it doesn't have to be romantic. It doesn't have to be an ex lover, whatever, or ex relationship. It could just be an old friend you haven't seen, an old person you haven't talked to, not an old person, but like someone that you haven't seen in a long time, an old friend, someone you have history with, basically. So it could be that. So that's how you're being seen right now, is like, you know, oh, I remember when, or there's a nostalgia there. How you should respond, you have the Six of Wands and the Page of Pentacles. And so, this is really like, you're in the limelight, and that's probably why someone is seeing you that way. They're probably seeing you like, you know, you're standing out amongst the crowd. There is an energy of being able to, like, if you had a falling out with somebody, like an old friend, and they resurface, it could be, it's like, this is giving me energy where you could rekindle something. You could reunite with somebody, but be cautious with reuniting. The tail of the X is like what I'm feeling. It's like, you can, so it's almost like continue to pour into you. Be receptive to whatever, if this X person comes in or wants to talk or whatever they want to do. Just be mindful about the motive. I would say be mindful about the motive, because you have the Hermit here for what's coming to you. So if somebody's seeing you as nostalgia to them, they may come to you, but they may not come to you in a healed space. They may not come to you. They may want to repeat a lesson or repeat a cycle. So let's use a relationship, because this is what the energy I feel. So let's say there is an ex that wants to come in. Let's say they're seeing you. They're like, you're looking good. Okay, I might want to. And this is how you should respond. So you can, it's fine to respond. Obviously, you're going to have a lot of people. But you're pouring into yourself. It's like, respond by pouring into you. These small investments into yourself. It's because it's elevating you. So just keep doing that, especially as you're diving into your spiritual connection. Like, this may be a time where, because you're loving on you, someone wants to love on you too. You know, that kind of thing. Because it's just how it is. It's like where your energy goes, or where your attention flows, the energy goes, or how the saying is. But it's just one of those things. It's like you're putting your attention on you, so the energy's flowing to you. That's the energy right there. But someone comes to you, they may just come to you because they're like, she's looking good, he's looking fly, like this is it. But they may not be in a healed space. It's like they may not have learned all of the lessons, is what I'm feeling. Like they may not have learned all the lessons. So be mindful, because then right under is like, what's hidden is this Emperor. So this Emperor, the Emperor is someone who is, they have like boss energy. They're like, go after what they want. Divine masculine energy, if it's divine masculine. But they also can have an element of control as well. Like they can be, they can be very rigid in how they move. This person could be an Aries energy. So you just want to be mindful of like, what's showing up, who's showing up, what's the motive for when they show up. Because if someone's showing up in your world not with the intent of like whatever it is that you are looking for, you don't want to settle. You don't want to repeat a cycle that you already just went through because it's a familiarity. That's what I'm getting. But your current energy is the Three of Cups. It's like you're very social right now. This is a time where you're like, you outside, okay? Like, you're just out, you're having a good time, and that could be part of your glow up, right? There's like this real like camaraderie, attracting your soul tribe, getting out there, being seen. And so it's funny because the action is the Four of Wands and the Star, and I'm trying to, the energy I get is just like, be cautious. Don't move quickly with somebody that may or may not have healed. And because you have the Hermit here with someone from the Six of Cups here, it's just giving an energetic, it's like you're bossing up, you're raising your frequency. And so you may even know this person that's coming. You may even feel it. Like, you know how sometimes you can feel when you're going to hear from somebody, or they cross your mind and then suddenly they call you or something like that, or their name pops up somewhere and then suddenly they reach out. It's something like you may feel this person's going to reach out to you, but be cautious with the Four of Wands. I wanted to say Four of Swords, but with the Four of Wands and the Star energy, the Star energy is about healing. It could be in the light. It could be also, you know, getting clarity. It could also be like, it's like being seen, being in the limelight even. Like, you could literally be the star, right? But I think the action is just, what I'm feeling is like to be cautious, like, because the Six of Cups is here and because it's how you're being seen, it's like, just be mindful of who comes towards you and what their motive is. Use your discernment, because especially the other thing is, it may not be one person. It could be a bunch. It could be different people in different areas or parts of your world that are just like reaching out now. Because they see you doing well, or because they see you shining, because they want to know what you're doing. You know, it's one of those. Because you also have the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. So this could be that if someone is showing up from your past, use caution on what their motive is, because you don't want to repeat a cycle where they come in and tell you empty promises. They come in and they tell you, they give you the world, they're going to do all the things, and then it doesn't show up. So you want to be mindful, because it may be like a blast from the past, and you have to decide if it's something that you want. With this High Priestess here, you need to decide, like, maybe you're okay with repeating a cycle. Maybe you want more. This is like an impasse energy where you have to decide. And it's funny because you have the Wheel of Fortune here. So it's like you get to decide, what is it that you want. You can repeat a cycle here, but use your discernment on what you want to, like, you can repeat a cycle but not have the same terms, for example, because I'm getting contract energy for some reason. So maybe you have a soul contract with someone, but maybe you're amending the terms. You know, maybe you're like, okay, I don't mind you being in my life, but these are the terms that you're going to be in my life. We're not going to do, you know, what, friends with benefits, or we're not going to do late night rendezvous. Instead, what we're going to do is we're going to have lunch dates, or we're going to talk with, you know, whatever the parameter is that you're setting, that boundary, you are setting the precedent for what this new soul contract or relationship or connection is going to look like for you. So with this here, and then at the top of the deck, you have the Empress, and we do have the Emperor here. So this could be a divine masculine, divine feminine type of connection that's like, could be moving in a different direction. I would just say use discernment on how healed this person is coming towards you. So let's just clarify to see a little bit more. But the energy right here is like, you're glowing up. Use caution about who, oh, I hate when I do this. So I'm like, I hate when I do this. I like all the cards to be in the upright first. That's how I start. It's my method. But yeah, so you're just in a space where you have to be mindful of what you want, and does this person or these people or this situation align with that? If they don't, then you're amending it, right? Or you're saying it's got to go. And if it does, then here are the parameters of what I'm gonna accept. And I think goodness. And I think that is actually going to be the catalyst for, with this Wheel of Fortune, of determining how things are going to shift. It's like right now we can't really tell because the pot's being stirred, but it's not done yet. You know what I mean? It's not written. So I think that's what I feel the energy is. That's what I'm feeling. And there could be a delay too, because you're getting clarity. With this High Priestess, I feel like you're getting a lot of insight and clarity. You have the High Priestess and the Hermit. Like, I feel like, honestly, my personal opinion is like, these are like the same. This is just like the feminine and the masculine, because they both represent wisdom. They both represent lessons. They both represent, you know, this is just hidden knowledge. Like, it's like that esoteric knowledge, right? And then this is like from life happening. This life happened and I learned from life, you know? So you have a little bit of this, like, do you want to repeat lessons from the past, or have you learned your lesson and you're like, I'm ready to level up, learn something new? Can you apply the lessons of the past to the now so that you don't repeat them? Like that's what I'm feeling. And with this Ace of Pentacles, it doesn't mean that you're not, whatever you want is not promising. It just means there may be a delay in that, because maybe this person's not healed, or maybe you're still healing and working through your own lessons too. Like, you know, it just depends. But you see this 8 of Wands, someone will be reaching out to you from your past because they want forward movement, but you just have to discern what they want when they move. We can see. We can try to see what they want. So let's see. Clarify the High Priestess, please. Hierophant for the High Priestess. Like, ooh, this is some powerful. This is great. It's like you're getting knowledge and you're not sharing it right now, for sure. This is, I'm like, this is powerful. And I said the 4 swords earlier, and I feel it. It's like this when you go into meditations, you will probably have a lot. If you're doing subconscious programming, if you are doing any types of like Reiki or any types of like energetic, that is going to be healing for you, but that's where you're going to get your clarity. It's like you're going to be in this renewed space of understanding the next steps, understanding what's next, understanding what you need to do. That is coming through. Clarify this 6 of Cups, the Tower. So, oh gosh, I'm like, with the Emperor. Yeah, this 4 of Pentacles. I have hair a lot in my eyelash. So, okay. Clarify the Tower. Someone is waiting on the right time to communicate. You got the 3 of Wands here. Because they see you glowing up. This is the same energy, I swear to you. Like, yeah. So I'm getting that it's really hard for them to stay away from you. It's really hard for them to not talk to you or not to reach out to you. Especially because whoever this person is, I'm getting like a connection. Like, I'm getting like a love interest. I'm feeling it. It could be, it doesn't have to be, again, but I feel it to be. There's going to be sudden communication. Because it's like after a period of waiting, they're just going to... Give me one more for the Tower, please. I saw the Justice wanted to come out. Yeah. 9 of Cups. So there could be a realization. Someone could be realizing like you're the best person they had. You're the best whatever. It like best boyfriend, girlfriend, best connection, we'll just say. And they're like, you made them happy. And now you're glowing up. And now it's and now it's a thing. It's like, okay. I just get the energy. And now clarify this Hermit. So yeah, the Hermit here, you've got the Nine of Swords, the Seven of Wands, and the Two of Swords. So this energy right here is like, this is what's coming to you. And so what's coming to you is like, there's somebody here. Wow. Okay, so there's somebody here that like they feel stuck. They feel stuck because you're in this limelight energy. You are being seen. And this is definitely a divine masculine, divine feminine connection, because with the this is the same. Like, literally, you gotta be kidding me. Like, I'm telling you, I'm like, I'm using the same. I might get a different deck because I'm like literally using the same, different deck, same energy. This person is feeling anxious. They may not be able to sleep, or maybe you can't sleep. Maybe they're thinking about you a lot, but they feel stuck, but they also want to defend a connection. It's like somebody from your past who's like, they want you. They know you're not together, or they know you're not in a space of whatever that connection is, but they don't want someone else to take you. So they feel like they need to defend something that they don't have anymore because of a history that you did have. So it's like, not if I can't have her, you can't either. Or if I can't have him, you can't either. It's not that. But it's like, I don't want you to be with somebody else. It's like, I can't lose you. Like, okay, fine. If you're going to be out here just glowing up, I need to be connected to, because we have history and you make me happy. And I just need that connection. There's somebody who feels like they just need that connection. Like, I just get this, I just need to be connected energy. It's very much, and they're in their head about it, because it's like, if they don't do something now, there's just like, if I don't move with this Tower, it's like I might lose this person, or this person may forget about me. Maybe they feel like you're drifting like away, you know what I mean? Or you're not interested, or the things that would have, maybe if it was a breakup, for example, maybe you would have called someone by now and you're not calling that person. You're like, I'm not calling them. Or maybe like, maybe they could have seen something like a picture or a Facebook thing or something on social media, whatever. You could have, yeah, like there was something that they saw that could have triggered like, okay, I need to talk to this person. I miss this person. Or this person reminds me of when we did, you know, like that kind of thing. And then getting them in that thought cycle, and that it's like, now they want to come forward. They're like, I can't wait. That's what I'm feeling. But you, I feel like intuitively know it, or you feel it coming. Because the Hierophant and the High Priestess, like, you know a lot of things, and you're learning things, and you may not be talking about everything that you're learning. It's almost like you're in like, okay, I'm just gonna sit and see, you know, like that's kind of where it is. Clarify this star with the Four Wands. Why the star with the Four Wands? Really? So this is like, like really, the Four Wands is clarifying. So, okay, with the Temperance here. All right. So this energy is like, be careful, right? This is, don't be impatient waiting for something new too. So sometimes we get caught up in our familiarity, right? And it's familiar to us. And so because it's nostalgic to us, we're like, okay, this is a cautious energy with Temperance. It's like, be tempered in your emotions, your impulses. Because there's something about not reconnecting just because it's your comfort zone. Don't just be mindful, like use your discernment when things from the past reconnect, or reassess why things from the past are revisiting. Why this Six of Wands? Why the Six of Wands with the Page of Pentacles? So you've got the Five of Swords coming out in the reverse, which again, it's like you got out of your head, you stopped overthinking about something, you stopped self-sabotaging in a way. Whatever you're doing with this High Priestess here, it's almost like you've got this refound confidence, or this newly found confidence in yourself to be able to do whatever the things are that you're doing that's putting you in this space of like being seen. So you have overcome this fear of like being seen, or fear of, or self-sabotaging, or procrastinating. Like you're pouring into yourself the way that it feels authentic to you, and that's what's giving you this glow up. But because it's giving you this glow up, it's triggering people who knew the older parts of you, so it's making them nostalgic. It's making them see you like, oh, I remember when. And when you have that, it's very much like, I want that. So this is great. Like, you're staying out your comfort zone. You're focusing on your happiness, Ten of Cups, like your fulfillment. The hard work is paying off with the Knight of Pentacles. But that's what's attracting people from your past to you. Probably new people too, but specifically with this energy, it's people from your past. Clarify the Three of Cups. So Three of Cups is your current energy. We've got, okay. So I feel like, because you got the Three of Swords and the Four of Cups, you got the Ace of Wands on the bottom of the deck with the Queen of Wands here, and then you also have the Ace of Pentacles. So I feel like, okay, with this energy, with this Three of Cups is your current energy. It's like maybe there was something that was difficult to get over. It could be this past person or situation, but it could just be like life. Like things could just be hard. And because the Three of Swords is like something is challenging. It could be you're getting over, it could be a health situation. It could be a relationship. It could just be something challenging. It doesn't have to always be heartbreak per se. But it's something that was challenging for you that you're overcoming, or something that happened in your past. I feel like, because this is clarifying the Three of Cups. So you're in this energy now, you're in this space now, but maybe you had to overcome something that was challenging before you got into this space. And again, that's also because you're leaving this behind. This is, you're leaving the fear from whatever this was behind. So you were fed up, you were not fulfilled, and so this opportunity came in, whatever this opportunity, because this cup right here is like a hidden opportunity from the universe. These are cups, you're like, this person is fed up, they're sitting with their arms crossed, they're like, I'm sick of this. These cups, they are not it, they're empty, they're not filling me up, I'm over it. And then there's this opportunity that comes out of nowhere after a difficult, challenging period, where now you have something to celebrate. Now you're pouring into yourself. You're rising above because of it. You're being victorious in that. People are seeing you. You're shining your own light and doing whatever it is you're doing. It could be maybe you're doing spiritual work, and that's bringing a lot of attention to you because maybe there's people who want to know more. Like, you're cultivating this craft and you're doing it kind of under the radar, but also out loud, if that makes sense. So it's like, you may not be like, this is exactly what I'm doing, but it could be like, this is what I do and here's how I can help. And so it's making people intrigued, and as it's intriguing other people, it's intriguing your past too. So that's what's coming out for that. But because you have the Ace of Wands, you're in this very attractive energy. The Queen of Wands is beautiful. She is attractive. She knows she's attractive. Make no doubt about it. She knows. And she knows how to attract what she wants. She is magnetizing. Like, she's very alluring. And so with this transformation, it's like you're literally being transformed, because you have this Hierophant, High Priestess energy here with this Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. Remember, this was in the reverse. So this is the energy that you're embodying, because whatever it is, you're mastering that craft. So this is why people are like, okay, I see you out here. So that's the energy. But you have to be mindful of why the people from the past are coming back in, because you may have new terms, because you're not the same person. And they are nostalgic on the old version of you, but you're like, new rules. So it's a nice energy, but just you have to use discernment, because sometimes we get caught in this comfort, like it's a familiar face, why not kind of thing. So just be careful depending on what you want. It's all on what you want. No judgment here, but just saying. Okay, so let's get into the Emperor. What's up with the Emperor? Clarify the Emperor. Oh my gosh. Look at this. The Wheel of Fortune and the Magician. There's so many major arcanas in this. Like, we got the Hierophant, the High Priestess, the Emperor, the Tower. Like, come through. So, this is what's hidden. You're bossing up, okay? So, this being divinely guided, you are bossing the heck up. Like, you're attracting whatever you want. I just said you're in this energy of like, whatever I want. Like the Wheel of Fortune is like that karmic wheel. It's like karma is rolling in your favor. And this is why it's almost like you have, okay. It's almost like right now you have endless opportunities to do whatever you want to do. And you always seem to get tested. And we always say, we always get tested right before whatever. But this is like one of those moments where it's like the test before the test. Like, are you really ready to walk into whatever you want? Are you really ready to walk into this boss energy? Or do you want to repeat a cycle with somebody who may not have healed fully, right? They may want to repeat a cycle. They may want to repeat lessons. They haven't learned all the lessons, maybe. They haven't healed all the way, which is why you probably separated in the first place, right? Like, do you want to go back to that because it's familiar? Or are you willing to take this leap of faith and this risk and manifesting the things that you want with this knowledge of what you want, what you need to get there? The Fool hasn't come out, but there's very much like with this Page of Pentacles, it's like investing, taking that small step. I feel Fool energy, like that leap energy. Like, I don't really know, but I feel like you do know in a sense. You may not know the exact steps, but I feel like you are being intuitively guided. And so because you are being intuitively guided, does this past narrative, this past situation, this past person, do they align with where you want to go? Does this align? Now, also, remember there were two energies with this Emperor here. I feel like this divine masculine is trying to manifest you back as well. So there may be some of that as well. If he is spiritual, he or she, because a divine masculine does not have to be, it's not associated with a gender specific, it's the energy. So this person may have this, I want this thing back. And so they could be actively manifesting, and that's something that you don't know. Because on the bottom of the deck, we got the Four of Pentacles, which is like trying to hold on to something, not wanting to release it. You know, it could be finances as well, like, you know, being practical and pragmatic with your finances. But I definitely feel like this is like holding on to something. Because again, with the Ace of Cups at the top of the deck, there's this new start. Do you want a new start, or do you want this past person? And are you willing to wait, or is it a false start? Because you could actually manifest something that's ready without the wait, without the delay. Clarify the Ace of Pentacles. The World. Yeah. Is the cycle done? Are you tired of waiting? Do you want to wait? Do you not want to wait? Like, maybe there was a situation where you had to wait. You know, you were putting all this energy into this connection that wasn't going anywhere, perhaps. Maybe that's it. You know, like, that's the energy that I feel right now. What is the motive? What does this past person want? Let's just see. What do they want? What is this past person or situation? What is the reason? Ooh. Four of Cups. What do they want? They don't know what they want. They don't know what they want. They just don't want you to go away. Because with the Justice here, right, they want something fair, right? But they really don't know what they want. I just get like, and I'm hearing a song right now. I'm hearing, who sings that song? Is it by Nivea? It's a song by Nivea. Is it Nivea or is it Sean? I don't know who sings it. It's like torn. No, it's not either of them. Who sings that? It's like torn between the two. Is that like Latoya? Like Latoya, Lord. I don't know who sings the song, and I should know it. Now I'm like, I want to look it up. But it's like torn in between the two is what I'm feeling. So maybe this person had like somebody else. This is your current energy, but there could have been something in the past where there was a third party, you were fed up, you left. If this is a relationship, if this applies in a relationship way, this is like general energy, so it could apply in a lot of different ways. But it's just like this torn between the two and being like, I don't know. I feel like this person does not know what they want. They want something fair and just. They want something. They just don't know what. And they don't want you to leave. It's like they want you to like wait while they decide. That's kind of what I'm getting. It's like, just hold off, like buy time, you know? So I'll reach out and send you a message, and like, I get like breadcrumb energy. Like, I'll just reach out because I don't want you to forget about me, but I still don't know what I want. That's what I feel. So use discernment to see if it's aligned with what you want, and don't try not to get too sidetracked with like, I know this person or I've always known this person, because we got good juju coming out. Yeah, like you, I feel like are doing, you got miracles coming at the bottom of the deck. Look at this. Okay. So we have resistance, shame, and celestial alignment. So this is like, are you aligned? And so maybe someone, like I said, from the past is coming back. And they may not be fully in heal mode. Do they align with you? Do they align with the trajectory of where you're going and what you're doing? Because you have good juju here and you have scarcity. So it's like, maybe they feel like they're not going to have access to you because you have this good juju, because you have these miracles flowing, right? Because all these things are happening great in your world. It's like, I'm not going to have access to this person anymore once they do this. Or they're going to be so big, they're not even going to remember me. Or they're going to be so, you know, whatever. Look at this. Be patient. Trust the wait. Everything's coming together. Yeah, it's like, do you want to wait on this person? Or do you, you know, because sometimes we go back to things that are familiar to us because we're afraid of what's to come, because we're not sure. And that's what I feel this is. What are your terms? Any messages? What are our final messages? Before we close this, what are our final messages? Yeah, be patient. Trust the wait. Everything is coming together. Don't dwell on what might be on the other side of that closed door. Yes, this is that energy, right? For this here. It's like, it's familiar, but it may not be healed. So you might be in that period of like, I don't know. You have intuitive ideas that you really need to act upon. Here we go. This is that intuitive hits. Then I say, like, you're being guided. Like, you need to, they're like, hello, ma'am. That's what, I'm like, that's what I just said. I should have just started with these cards. In lessons, life will repeat until they are learned at the bottom of the deck. So again, this is like, do you want to repeat a lesson? I feel like I'm repeating myself now. But basically, do you want to repeat a lesson, or have you learned the lesson and you're ready to level up and move to what you need to do? The sacrifices you make today will be worth it. So having those terms, if you need to change the terms, or if you need to cut someone off, or you realize that this past situation doesn't align with you, it's okay to let it go if it doesn't fit. So that is the reading today. I hope it helped somebody and it resonated with someone out there. Again, it seemed pretty straightforward, but I hope y'all have a good day. I hope this helped in some way, and I will see y'all in the next one.